I have been so excited, so eagerly anticipating this moment for months now, and at last I finally have my hands on a pre-ordered day one PlayStation 5. I landed mine through Amazon largely thanks to Wario64, and I actually received the console at 11 a.m. on release day November 12th, so not bad at all. I've been using and enjoying the console for almost a week now at the time of this recording, and wanted to share a light unboxing as well as briefly discuss my first impressions of the console and its DualSense controller. I love that this console is a statement piece, that it's totally uncompromising in its design, that it stands out, can't be missed, can't be mistaken with any other home console. The size, the shape, the layers, the dramatic curves, the contrast between the solids and the shine, it's reminiscent of sculpture work or an abstract art installation. To me, it also screams Stormtrooper, the original Star Wars, 1977, that stark black and gray-white. It feels playfully, absurdly futuristic. I think it's fun, and I'm really into it so far. And as I just said, gray-white. This PS5 and DualSense controller are not as pure white as they appear in marketing materials. Up close, they're both much more of a muted gray-white, which I actually prefer. I think it looks tasteful. That DualSense controller, though, feels as responsible for the next-gen experience one has with the PS5 as much as the console's fast solid-state drive does. Overall, this is perhaps the most premium-feeling controller I've ever used. I love the light but grippy analog sticks, and the D-pad and face buttons are smoothed over and glassy to the touch. Sony obviously wanted these buttons to be quiet and soft, which I appreciate. I do miss the clickiness that you'll find on the Switch Pro controller or the last iteration of the Xbox One controller, but I can't deny that the DualSense feels refined and even a bit luxurious for what it is. There's just so much packed in there. A touchpad, motion sensor, built-in battery, built-in microphone, but the highlights are the adaptive triggers and haptic feedback. We've all heard a lot about these features, but they really wowed me, much more so than I was expecting. It was honestly pretty magical the first time I felt Astro's feet pitter-patter across the metal surfaces in Astro's playroom, or the first time I felt the tense, simulated squeeze of an MP5 trigger in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I can't wait to see what developers do with this controller over the course of the generation. Two final notes: I can verify, as several others have, that the HDMI cable included with the PS5 is indeed 2.1 compatible. I've been using it, even playing Call of Duty at 120 frames per second with it, and everything is working just fine. Additionally, the console and its vertical orientation, including the stand, is nearly 16 inches tall. The 15.5-inch dimensions commonly shared online are misleading and don't include the stand, so if you want to display the console vertically, you're going to ideally need a space with 16.5 to 17 inches of vertical clearance. If you're still waiting to get a PS5 yourself and have any questions about the console, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm planning more PS5 content for the not too distant future after I've had more time with the console and its games. My first impressions mainly surround 5 games. I waited to play Ghost of Tsushima, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, and Crash 4 It's About Time on my new PS5, and I'm enjoying all 3. And I've also been chipping away at Astro's Playroom and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and having fun with both of those too. I'm currently saving Sackboy and Demon's Souls for later. I'm a huge fan of 3D platformers and all the Soulsborne from Software games and purposely want to wait to dive into those. For now, I don't want to spread myself too thinly. I'm having a great time taking things slowly and enjoying each game to the fullest.